So you can see as you cut through the filet, it is super soft, and you can see that each slice is nice and smooth. That meatiness inside, it's nice and smooth. That's what you should be getting from a filet mignon. It's simple, it's juicy, and it's full of flavor. In this video, I'm going to be making filet mignon. The first thing that I have to do when I'm making this steak is I have to put together all of the ingredients, and one of them is lentils. And so the lentils is a pretty simple process of just simply adding the dried lentils to some water and boiling them and getting them ready in about 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, so as you can see, we have all of the ingredients to first start with making our seitan. Making the seitan is a super simple process, but you have to get it right because it is the centerpiece to everything that we're doing for this recipe. So take all of those ingredients, excluding the vital wheat gluten, and add them to a food processor. Blend it till it is super smooth, until a liquidy sauce. That's going to take probably about 4 to 5 minutes of blending. At least that's what it took with my blender. Once you have the liquid, go ahead and mix it in with the vital wheat gluten. You have to balance the aspect of mixing all of the ingredients together into the seitan dough, but also you have to make sure that you don't over knead as well, because if you over knead, the vital wheat gluten is going to firm up a lot and you're going to be stuck and left with a tough piece of steak. And we want it to be soft, and we want it to be moist. When your mixture is completely mixed into the dough, you can take a look at whether or not you think that you need to add any additional oil or vegetable stock. If you're following the recipe, you shouldn't have to. Now that we have our seitan ball together, let's go ahead and split it into 4 individual sizes. You can play around with the size whatever you want. I just wanted to have 4 equal portions. Go ahead and shape your seitan into whatever shape filet that you're looking for. To me, traditionally, I see the filet mignon into a little bit more of a cylinder shape, so that's the shape that I went with. At this time, we need to steam the seitan. You can use wax paper, parchment paper, aluminum foil, whatever you want, you choose. We all have our preferences. I just went with some aluminum foil, and I'm just gonna steam it for about 35 minutes. The seitan is fully steamed. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. It looks fantastic. You can see that we got the shape right. It looks like a piece of meat, and that's exactly what we're looking for. The second task that we do in making this filet mignon is we need to get some ingredients together for a marinade that we're going to cook the filet in. So we have those ingredients together. Let's go ahead and mix them all up and set it aside. Okay, so we're going to take the filet and we're going to sear it over some oil and get both sides of the filet a little bit crispy. This is going to make it so that way it just cooks better and it keeps the integrity through the rest of the cooking processes that we take. All right, so both sides are seared. Let's go ahead and add that marinade right to the skillet with it. Cover it up and let it cook for about 20 minutes at high heat. And then we'll flip it over. So you can see that this filet is starting to look really fantastic. It's softening up a bit from cooking in this marinade. It's getting really juicy and it's soaking in all of those great flavors. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. So let's flip the steak over and we're going to again cook it for about 20 minutes on this side, just so that we get all of those flavors completely infused into the steak. We're going to get some garlic, some rosemary, and some butter together. So let's go ahead and prep up the garlic. We want it to be minced. We want it to be small, simple, easy to work with, because again, it's finishing, right? The rosemary, let's go ahead and get the rosemary off of the sprig there, and we're just gonna go ahead and cut that up. It's gonna add a delicious earthiness. It's gonna add a little bit of herbalness to it. It's gonna be fantastic. And it's great, you can already smell all those great ingredients coming together. All right, it is time to finish our steaks off. So let's go ahead and start with melting up that butter. That's gonna start browning it a little bit. We're gonna add in the garlic, we're gonna add in the rosemary, let that cook just for a few moments, probably about 30 seconds or so. That's going to allow the garlic and the rosemary to really infuse into the butter. And then let's add the filet right on top of that. Cook it up a little bit, almost like you're searing both sides in that butter, but then start spooning that mixture right over the top so that way it covers the entire filet. This is going to make it so that we get all of that delicious finishing ingredients smothered over that filet. All right, there you go, everyone. There is the filet mignon. This looks absolutely fantastic. You can see cutting into it. It's super smooth. It's soft. It's delicious. It's juicy, it's loaded with flavor. Love everything about this. You know, I think the thing that I like most about it is that with a lot of vegan meats, you're still left getting some of that flavor of whatever you're using in that process, whether it be tofu, whether it be chickpea or vital wheat gluten. Well, not in this recipe. In this recipe, it doesn't even taste like seitan. It tastes absolutely fantastic. This is a steak that you can enjoy. This is a steak that you can sit down with those friends and family that, hey, they still eat meat. That's fine. They can have a filet mignon on their plate. Well, you can have this and you will enjoy it just as much as they will enjoy their steak. It's absolutely fantastic. This is just the starting point. I have so many more recipes to come, so many ideas, and I'm so excited to share it with you. I look forward to having this journey with you and continuing this. because I'm your friend with food benefits, and I'll see you again real soon.